You think that a lot of these folks that are involved in these gangs, if they had a place to get a time to get up in the morning and go to work or whatever, and come home with some kind of pay, you think that that would decrease the number of these gang kind of relationships, this violence that's involved with these relationships?
Some people.
Yes, sir.
Some people.
Some people.
Some people really do just like the fast money. And that really was draws a lot of violence and drug dealing, because people get addicted to the fast money and they think about the consequences later.
Well, do you find that there's much selling of drugs within in these societies and within these families or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
So that's a real problem in terms of drugs and money, and most of that is generally associated with money. Is that right? Which is say folks who are out there selling drugs really don't have an opportunity to make money in many other ways.
But then again, that might be what all they know.
They've never had an opportunity to do anything else but
exactly.
what they're doing, and so they've never been shown a different way. And so all three of you are essentially saying that all you need is some kind of real help. And all of you have real aspirations to be just like everybody else. You'd like to be college graduates, you'd like to be medical personnel and the whole thing, but the only thing that you believe that's holding you and your gang, quote, family back is that this stereotype in reference to you, and when you go down to try to get a job, people will look at you, and I think, as you indicated, McKissick, that not only do they look at you, but that you can see it in their eyes in terms of the kind of resentment or whatever that they hold in reference to you, and so you don't even feel like asking for a job after you see them look at you.
Exactly. It's burning your confidence from here to here. When you see that, and you go multiple times, and you get excited, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we gonna call you back.
And every time you go, they give you that story about they raise your hopes, and then you go back and you find out that your hopes have been dashed. Is that it? And so what would you like to say to the public this morning in reference to what they ought to do for people like you and the rest of us?
I mean, what they need to do. You talking about the children?
What they need to do. What they need.